happy birthday. Very happy birthday, Pisces. So this reading here, it's a Tree of Life spread. So it actually goes this way: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, which is the energy of everything, the energy, the middle energy. Then 7, 8, 9, and 10. So it reads a little differently. So just to make it easier on understanding why these are set up this way, is so that it's easier for you to understand what the issue is and what you need to kind of be working on. So here's how this works. On the first part here, just the tree of life on the top, this is basically like the heavens. And then as you go down, you go to the foundation of the tree and then the roots down at the very bottom. So everything that reflects up in the heavens will reflect down on earth as well. So this first one is a page of swords. Okay, the page of swords here, because it is in the number one position, is considered as if it was upside down, which is just letting me know that there are a lot of misunderstandings going around, maybe even like aggressive exchanges, kind of very verbal aggressiveness. So just, this is an issue that is being presented through the reading, that there is that issue that needs to be resolved. In the number two position here, we have Four of Pentacles. And that's usually what's kind of like driving you forward right now. You or the other person, or both, may be desiring to maintain control of your wealth, your stability, your possessions, or maybe unwilling to share. So there could be maybe some kind of misunderstanding. Maybe some of you are going through a divorce. Maybe some of you are going through a breakup, and you don't want to give up on those possessions, and or that person doesn't want to share either. In the position here, we have Page of Cups for position number three. This is what you want to create. You kind of want to create a sense of maybe starting a new relationship, or maybe a spiritual relationship, as far as yourself as well, kind of starting a new spiritual path. You're definitely open, honest, heartfelt communications, what you're looking for. This card also reminds us to be loving, intimate, and gentle. So you'd want to make sure that, how she's looking here to see what the message is. You want to make sure you're doing it in a gentle way, even though there's a lot of kind of fighting and arguing that's going on here that you kind of want to break down on. Over here in the number four position, we have basically what's giving you the energy to go forward. And this is a major arcana card. As you can see, it's the Lovers. It's a beautiful card. It could also indicate soulmate connection with someone, a strong friendship. It could also be a card of soulmates. So it's definitely a love card or a strong connection or friendship with someone. And this is what you're hoping, is kind of giving you the energy to go forward in dealing with all of this that's going on here. Right here, the Two of Cups is what we have right here, because it is in the fifth position. It's almost like it's in reverse. So this is telling me that something you need to work on. Obviously, they're not. Two of Cups is usually not meant to be read as upside down. So when it's upside down like this, it's telling me that there's a rift or some kind of argument that you need to work on. That's the kind of relationship that maybe needs to be worked on. Maybe you're not feeling like you're being compatible anymore. Maybe between you and your partner, there's obviously have to follow with some intuition. There's a lot of emotion going on with the moon here. It does show that it's giving you some light into your path, but it's very hidden. Is not giving you complete light into your path. So you do need to look at your intuition and kind of look at each other and go within and kind of see where that leads you. But right now it's showing that these misunderstandings are happening, and most likely because this is a water sign for the Two of Cups. So it's probably with someone like yourself, which is Pisces, or it could be also a water sign like Scorpio or Cancer, and that's what it seems to be coming up. In the middle here, we have the sixth position here, the Page of Pentacles. And what this is basically what the energy throughout kind of connects everything together. And it seems like right here, what you really want to make, kind of make everything happen, is to kind of keep that stability financially, also reaching your goals, maybe obtaining comfort and success. You do have confidence and enthusiasm in learning, and that whatever you're learning, whether it be a new skill, school, whether it be just trying to learn something else in your personal life, you feel like that enthusiasm that you have for learning that particular thing will bring you prosperity. So you're pretty confident in that. So I think that right now you're looking at some kind of stability, not only physically stable, like with financial gains and so forth, but also just maybe reaching goals that you want to reach, being successful and obtaining those. In the number seventh position here, it shows us, what's kind of driving you forward. Right now, we have the Nine of Wands, as you can see. She's very kind of focused, kind of watching out, where, looking at her surroundings, but she's not worried. She does have, her line kind of checking behind her to make sure, he's got her back. So even though she might be a little bit defensive, she's very perseverant, has a lot of patience, also, very watchful. So the next step, she's kind of thinking of what her next step will be. So she's kind of taking a moment to look at everything and think about it in order to move forward before the next step. Okay. And especially with everything going on here, that's a little bit in strife. She wants to hold on to that financial position, so she keeps those finances in order, or maybe they don't want to share, and it seems to be it's happening with a water sign. Again, maybe a Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer, or someone that's acting that way, very emotional as far as what the cups are concerned, and also the moon, of course, that kind of controls the cups. In this position here, it's just the eighth position. It kind of reveals what you want, which is a King of Cups. You actually want somebody, again, it seems to be dealing again with the water sign. It seems like you want somebody that's like the King of Cups, or you yourself want to be like the King of Cups, where you're strong, wise, patient, honorable, and kind. The emotions are balanced. For this King of Cups, he usually has very balanced emotions. One's on earth, one's in the water, so he balances them out so that he can be fair and just, and the ability to diffuse a situation and make that better and kind of work out. So, trying to keep the peace. And that's what either you yourself are doing, or that's what you're searching for in your partner, that as well. And then right here in the ninth position, this is kind of like the root, like the tree of the, basically like the trunk of the tree, and then we'll go to the roots on this card. So the trunk of the tree, the foundation, what this tells me here, it's Eight of Swords. It lets me know that this person here might possibly, seems like it might be you. This is either how you see yourself or how others might see you. Maybe you're feeling restricted, like you're not sure of your situation because you have the blindfold on. But once you take the blindfold off and you can see and actually not be kind of like in denial anymore, you'll be able to see a way out through the swords, that you're really not trapped, just kind of wiggle out of it really easily. You're not really trapped and go out. Once you take those blindfolds off, you'll be able to see your situation a little better, and then also maybe take a step back and just kind of think about it before you make your next move. Don't make anything rash decisions. And then right here, we have the Five of Swords at the number 10th position. This is usually your outcome, or what's going to be radiating out right now. The Five of Swords, as you can see, it does represent usually a feeling of betrayal, or somebody trying to get away with something, which could be trying to get away with maybe some finances or something that you're feeling like that's being taken away, some kind of stability possibly. Um, and you might feel like maybe that person, possibly a water sign, seems like was kind of cheating on you or betrayed you in a certain way, or they took advantage of you in a certain way, or at the situation that you're in, they might have taken advantage. And even though they're looking out for themselves, it's going to be a shallow win for that person. The truth will come out, and right here, even though you feel that way, you're still moving forward, keeping positive, um, and just moving forward towards the light, towards better, because you don't need those swords that he took. You don't need these in your back anymore. You're going past the suffering. So with the pillar right here in the middle, we have the pillar of harmony, and it basically kind of connects again on how to maybe handle that situation. So even though you might feel a little betrayed right here, um, and you might not see your situation on how to get out of that, or you don't really see your situation because you're kind of maybe in denial. You want to step back a little bit, kind of look at everything, and kind of watch everything before you actually, be careful of the next step you're going to make, because you are strong, or you're a strong, wise person. And you want to have your emotions in check so that you can do something that's just fair and just, and just kind of, worry about what you need to get done on your end and walk away from whatever this is right here. And then, of course, afterwards, after you kind of solve that, your finances will be better, or you'll be better, more stabilized in whatever successes in obtaining that you were trying to obtain. And then at that point, you'll be able to turn this around and make it be where you can solve the problems, and you've been able to diffuse some conflict that was going on here. I hope that you find this helpful, Pisces. Remember, just kind of focus on what you need to get done. Focus on the love that you do have there with family, because that could also be, just self-love as well. So just kind of keep moving forward. Just let it go. Cut your losses. Just let it go, and keep moving forward. Keep being positive so that you can keep solving those conflicts the way that you know how, in a more peaceful way, in a more calm way, so that you don't have to feel like somebody's trying to take something away from you. And I wish you a very good rest of your month, a very happy month, Pisces. So if this does resonate with you, or if you just like these readings and you don't want me to continue, please hit like or subscribe so that I know that you want me to continue these readings for next month.